Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages. Yes, it is I, your host, Lefty No from the Catch Up for the Soul Land. But today I am here for the Dem Drunk Blokes Network. Now, if you've already listened to my last podcast, thank you very much. That was great. I'm not going to get into that at all, but on that podcast, I did say today, on the 17th of January 2019, I will be releasing a very special podcast. I've been given the opportunity, albeit a very rare one, but thank you very much by the person for allowing me to do this, to do an album review. I'm going to get straight into it, no messing around. I am talking about a gentleman called Steve Strong. Today he releases underneath Sapien Records his second album, and this is called Turbo Island. Off of that album, I'm now going to play you straight away one of the great songs that are on that, along with so many. So get ready for your ear holes to be eargasmed left, right and centre, because this is Steve Strong and this is Drones Over Clifton. And I think you would agree, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how bloody wonderful that sounds. It is lovely. It really is. What you're hearing there is Steve, just Steve. Yes, I know there are many, many, many other instruments in there that you can hear. But Steve is a master of literally everything that he picks up. If you ever get the chance to, please go over to YouTube, have a quick little look, and treat yourself visually to what he does. If you have a look at, say, his Contort Retreat, which he done in 2015, there's a live video of it, and it will give you a great insight to the way that he forms his music, and the way that his concentration levels. I mean, I can play the guitar, yeah, fine, fair enough, and that's even at a push, me saying I can play the guitar. This man can play absolutely bloody everything he gets his hands on. His drum work is incredible, it really is. And obviously, listening to Drones Over Clifton, you can agree that everything that he does, and he's put it together in such a way, it's given you such an uplifting kind of sound. I cannot speak any highly of it. I mean, there's some math rocky, trip hoppy ambient. It's progressive. It's kind of, you can label it as you want, but at the end of the day, it's Steve. Steve Strong is. He puts his heart and soul into every performance that he does, especially live. The way that I saw him last year at Arctangent, and the way that he's got himself set up, it is a case of it's him and instruments, and it's a very, I can almost say it's almost like a very naked affair. You're allowed to stand there, and you can be taken away and in awe of the way that he structures his stuff, his music and his sounds, and he puts it all together, and the sounds that he makes is absolutely wonderful. I mean, on the album alone, there's 10 songs on the album that if you get today, and it's on Sapien Records, you go to Bandcamp and you can get all them put on there straight away on whatever device that you wanted. I mean, I love, there's a song on the album called Lando's House, which is beautiful. It really is. The Lean Sion is fantastic. Life After Post Rock as well. I mean, I can go on and name all the songs off the album, but be fair, I wouldn't be doing him a justice. I would rather prefer it if you all go to Bandcamp, because that's where you're going to find all this. Go to Bandcamp and type in Steve Strong. Bang, there you are. You're going to be given a lovely selection of everything that Steve's done, previous and even now so. And we are talking pennies here for what you could pay for the time and effort and the love that he gives his music, for the money that you pay out for everything that's on there. It's a pittance, really. It really is. With Bandcamp to give you a starting price, so you can pay more if you want. But the prices are there for you. I mean, you can get digital downloads straight away, and that will be straight down onto whatever device you want it on. You've got CDs of Turbo Island as well. My favourite, which is the vinyl. I love my vinyl, I really do. I've been to live gigs last year where I've bought vinyls for, I'd say, more than like £30, and I'm happy with the product and the sound, obviously, because I've been there and bought it. Turbo Island is on what you call kind of a picture disc, I suppose. It's a black and grey splatter. Go and check the picture out on Bandcamp and order one. They are very limited. I mean, very limited to its 100. Like, I think there's only about 250 of them that's been pressed. Already, the man has almost sold out of them on pre-sales alone. It's 15 quid. Literally, the starting price of that album is £15 on the vinyl. And if you want it on a digital download or CD, it's cheaper. So you can't ask for any more off of someone he's giving you every single thing that he has on audio, and bang, there it is. From having the last album, Free Hands Tour, in 2013 to now, you could tell the sound that he's given you is from his heart and from his soul. It's very appreciative. I find it. I'm saying thank you, Steve, for allowing me to have this album for the last week to listen to it over and over again, because it's quite literally that's all I have done. And you can do it too. Please go to Bandcamp, support what's good. give your money over and get something that you will probably be listening to not only for the rest of this year but for years to come, and it will be a pivotal point of where you go, yes, I was there when Steve released Turbo Island. I believe it is that good. I honestly do. With that, of course, he's touring. Not only is he touring, tonight on the 17th, yes, the very day the podcast comes out, the very day that the album comes out, he's doing an album launch. Oh, yeah. If I lived in half of these places that he's doing the gigs to, I'd be one happy bloody bunny right now, because I'd love to go and see him again. But if you're in the area of Plymouth at the Underground tonight, or if you know of it, then get there. All right, there's Steve and there's other acts there. Go and support them. Go and watch what is going to be undoubtedly a really great show, because it's the album launch for it. Album launch on the day, bang, in Plymouth, and that's the Underground. But if you missed that, then on the 25th, you lot in Nottingham are going to be so happy, because at the JT Sour, he's also going to be there as well. On the 26th, he's going to be in Exeter on the Tram Shed. On the 31st in Bristol, he's going to be in the Old England. On the 1st of February, he's going to be in Worcestershire playing the Mars Bar, and on the 2nd as well in Leeds, he's going to be playing the Fox and Newt. No doubt more will be coming out during the year. Please go and follow him on Facebook as well, Steve Strong. He's constantly updating the tour dates as well, and just giving you little videos of stuff that he has done, and future things that are coming out. You know, I always say, go and support what's good. Steve doesn't just do this for shits and giggles. He knows he's good. And if you go out and appreciate it, then you can give him that little bit of love back, yeah? Because the man deserves it. It's a great album. And that album is out today. That's Turbo Island. Go and find it on Bandcamp and go and love it. You will like it and love it as much as I do, I tell you that. I'm going to finish it off there just because I could wattle on for ages about Steve. I really can. He's a great guy. Great family guy, he's down to earth, he really is. If you go and see him, go and say hello to him. He's not shy. I'm sure he'll answer any questions that you got about the stuff that he does and his setups and whatnot. I went to go and see him, go and talk to him at Arctangent last year, but I was just far too drunk, to be honest with you. I was just far too drunk. Don't miss that opportunity. I'm hoping to go and see him again this year, and it's going to be one of them ticks off the box for me. So I'm going to leave you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for listening to Them Drunk Blokes Presents Catch Up for the Soul. This very special and album review of Steve Strong, and that is Turbo Island. I'm going to leave you with one of his other songs off the album. This is another great one. Please go and find him, go and support him. I'm going to leave you now, and this is Pink Tank.